In our journey to uncover the unseen laws governing the vast universe and the profound depths of the human soul, we inevitably confront a seemingly paradoxical truth. What you resist persists. Is the universe playing a cruel trick, or is fate orchestrating an ironic drama? Not at all. Hidden within this seemingly simple adage lies an intricate mechanism of the mind and the remarkable interaction between our inner world and external reality. Welcome to Power Within, where together we unveil hidden secrets and unlock the unparalleled potential within each of us to create a life aligned with our deepest desires. Today, join me as we decode this seemingly illogical saying through the multifaceted lenses of science, philosophy, and profound spiritual understanding. Why do the very things we strive to avoid, even despise, tend to dominate our lives? The answer lies in the unparalleled power of focus. Where your mind goes, your energy flows. Imagine when you constantly think, worry, or even harbor resentment towards something, you are inadvertently nurturing it with your dedicated attention. Like a magnet, your mind emits a frequency that attracts precisely what you seek to repel. Through the lens of science, the expectancy effect and the self-fulfilling prophecy, the concept of a remarkable correspondence between the inner and outer worlds is no longer a mere philosophical notion. Cognitive science has provided compelling evidence for the power of the expectancy effect and the self-fulfilling prophecy. The expectancy effect reveals something extraordinary. Our deep-seated beliefs and expectations about a person or situation can powerfully influence how we behave towards them, ultimately causing our initial expectations to become reality. A classic study eloquently demonstrated this. Researchers informed teachers that certain students, randomly selected, had the potential for exceptional growth. As a result, these students made significantly greater progress than their peers, simply because the teacher's higher expectations unconsciously altered their interactions and encouragement towards these students. Similarly, the self-fulfilling prophecy describes how a strong belief or prediction about the future can shape our actions in ways that reinforce and materialize that very belief. For example, if you deeply believe you are incapable of earning money, an image you project onto your mental mirror, you might unconsciously make decisions and take actions, such as missing opportunities or lacking confidence in salary negotiations, to prove that belief true, and consequently, you genuinely struggle to create prosperity. The groundbreaking Pygmalion effect study by Robert Rosenthal and Lenore Jacobson in an elementary school further affirmed this power. Higher teacher expectations for students labeled as having potential created a significant difference in their academic outcomes. This demonstrates that beliefs and expectations are not just fleeting thoughts but powerful forces shaping reality. Moreover, the remarkable discoveries in positive psychology and neuroscience increasingly illuminate the pivotal role of the mind in regulating emotions, behaviors, and even physical health. Cognitive restructuring techniques and cognitive behavioral therapy (CBT) have proven that actively changing negative and irrational thoughts can lead to profound positive shifts in emotions and actions. This strongly reinforces the idea that altering the inner image leads to a change in our experienced reality. From this solid scientific evidence, we recognize a profound truth. What we believe and expect about ourselves and the world around us shapes our actions and, therefore, constructs the reality we experience. If you do not proactively reprogram the deep-seated beliefs and expectations within, change the image you are projecting, no external intervention can bring about lasting change. This is not just spiritual advice. It is a principle validated by rigorous scientific research. Through the lens of philosophy, free will and the responsibility of meaning-making. From an existential philosophical perspective, we find a striking resonance. Existentialists advocate that humans are conscious and free beings, and therefore we bear complete responsibility for creating meaning in our lives. Jean-Paul Sartre, a towering figure in existentialism, asserted, "Existence precedes essence." This means we are not born with a predetermined nature. Rather, our choices and actions define who we become. Viktor Frankl, a psychiatrist and miraculous survivor of the Holocaust, wrote in his timeless work Man's Search for Meaning, "Everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms, to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way." This profound teaching reveals that even in the most dire circumstances, we retain the freedom to choose our response and interpretation of reality. Our attitude and inner image determine how we face and overcome challenges. When we project an image of ourselves as powerless and unworthy, we limit our infinite potential and inadvertently create a corresponding essence in reality. Conversely, when we consciously choose an image of ourselves as capable, confident, and worthy, we open doors to new opportunities and construct an entirely different reality. Existential philosophy emphasizes the supreme role of consciousness and personal responsibility in shaping our experiences. Reality is not something imposed from the outside but a true reflection of our inner choices and attitudes. Through the lens of spirituality, the law of cause and effect, and the power of consciousness, the principle of inner and outer correspondence we are exploring also resonates deeply with numerous profound spiritual systems worldwide. The law of karma in Buddhism and Hinduism teaches that every action, word, and thought sows a seed and creates corresponding consequences, not only in the future but also in how we experience the present. The negative images we cultivate in our minds can be seen as negative seeds that will eventually sprout and manifest as negative experiences in our lives. In spiritual systems, particularly Buddhism, the importance of consciousness in creating reality is profoundly emphasized. The Buddha taught a timeless truth: all that we are is the result of what we have thought. This teaching reveals that our thoughts possess immense power in shaping our experiences. Negative and limiting thoughts will create a corresponding reality filled with negativity and limitations, while positive and liberating thoughts will open new horizons of possibility. Cultivating consciousness through meditation and mindfulness are powerful practices to master our inner images and direct them towards positivity and well-being. Furthermore, many spiritual traditions believe that the deepest nature of consciousness is interconnectedness and unity. From this perspective, the external world is not separate from us but an extension of our own consciousness. What we perceive and experience externally is essentially a reflection of our inner state. When we change our inner state of consciousness, we miraculously change how we interact with and experience the external world. Now let's take a crucial step with power within. Take a moment and comment honestly below this video about the things you are feeling dissatisfied with, even resentful of, in your life. Then reflect truthfully: have those things appeared or are they currently appearing in your experience? Mastering external reality requires the courage to confront ingrained beliefs and hidden shadows within. It is a journey of acknowledging uncomfortable reflections so that you can proactively change the image your mind is projecting onto the world. If you truly yearn for a fundamental transformation, these profound insights will provide you with powerful tools to achieve it. Imagine you are trying to escape debt. Every day, your mind is consumed by numbers, debt collection calls, and feelings of anxiety and helplessness. No matter how much you desire financial freedom, your constant focus on debt keeps you trapped within its grasp. Your mental energy is locked onto the problem, instead of being directed towards solutions and opportunities to create prosperity. Similarly, if you constantly fear betrayal in a relationship, you will tend to become suspicious, scrutinize your partner's minor actions, and that very suspicion can create rifts, pushing the relationship to the brink, actualizing the fear you desperately try to avoid. Reality is not something independent and entirely objective. It is sculpted by our perceptions, beliefs, and focus. As the great existentialist pointed out, we are the architects of meaning in our lives, and those meanings shape how we experience the world. When you focus on what you hate, you are sowing negative seeds in the fertile ground of your mind. Over time, these seeds will sprout and manifest as corresponding experiences in your life. The universe, in a way, reflects back precisely what you are emitting through the vibrational frequency of your thoughts and emotions. So, how can we change this cycle? The key lies in consciously and consistently redirecting our focus. Instead of wasting precious energy on what you hate, steadfastly direct your mind towards what you yearn for, the values you cherish, and the noble goals you wish to achieve. Here are powerful practices you can implement today to unlock your power within. Practice mindfulness of your thoughts. Become the conscious observer of your constant stream of thoughts. When you notice your mind wandering into negativity, gently guide it back to positive, constructive, and hopeful thoughts. Vividly visualize the life you desire. Dedicate precious time each day to creating a clear and detailed mental picture of your ideal life. Focus deeply on the feeling of inner peace, complete happiness, abundant prosperity, and positive relationships. Feel as if you have already achieved it now. Practice gratitude daily. Acknowledge and appreciate the good things present in your life, even the smallest and simplest ones. Sincere gratitude creates a powerful attraction for more positive things. Write down at least 3 things you are grateful for each day and fully experience their wonder. This is not just abstract theory. This is a powerful principle, validated by time and the experience of millions worldwide, capable of fundamentally changing how you interact with reality. Be brave enough to experiment and experience the miraculous power of consciously redirecting your focus in your life. What profound experiences do you have regarding the saying, "What you resist, persists"? How have you learned to redirect your focus to create a better life? Share your valuable thoughts and experiences in the honest comments section below. Your sharing can powerfully inspire and help others on their journey to unlock their own unparalleled inner power. Don't forget to hit the like button if this video provided you with genuine value. Subscribe to the Power Within channel to explore more powerful principles, and share to spread this meaningful message to those you care about. The power to change your life resides entirely within you. Unlock it and create the beautiful and prosperous reality you have always desired.